got me like.
Yo guys,
So,
I'm with Joe.
I'm Joe.
Yeah. And this is a bit of a talk show. Sure.
is it on? Yeah.
On air lights on, which means we won't get disturbed
Hopefully.
by a load of dickheads. I just spent like 20 minutes trying to fix the microphones because I hadn't set them up properly. But yeah, got it working now, so you should be able to hopefully hear us.
I hope they can hear us.
If they can't hear us, then we're fucked.
Yeah.
I've just made this for no reason.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is going to be a funny kind of talk show.
Thing.
Basically, we're going to be talking about you should know space.
Oh yeah, shit.
So we're going to be talking about space.
He confused me.
I'm going to be really confusing him because basically we're going to get deep into it, like
Deep into deep space.
Worst pun ever. Okay, so basically I
Your
was
mum
talking
a good
to
punt
him.
now.
What?
Your mum was a good punt now.
Okay, so basically I asked him the question, what was
Not
there,
that question.
No, what was there before the Big Bang? So what's your answer?
Well, nothing, clearly, because if something was there, stars would have been there, and then God... Sorry if you're religious, by the way.
Was there space before the Big Bang?
Yeah, obviously. Because otherwise what would have been created?
But space is made up of
Matter.
dark matter and positive matter. So
Negative and positive matter.
that didn't exist before the Big Bang.
Well, it clearly did.
Space. This is space. Space is not just what's out there. Space is
space.
Space is what's all around us.
So we're in space now.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Theoretically.
Yeah. Earth's in space.
No shit.
We're on Earth. We're on Earth, which is in space. We're in space.
Touche.
So, just because we're in outside our atmosphere doesn't mean that we're not in space. So, basically, he thinks there was nothing before the Big Bang.
It clearly weren't, because if there was, shit would have been there.
But I asked the question, if there was nothing before the Big Bang, where did the stuff come from to make the Big Bang?
Where did it come from?
Yeah.
Stars exploded. Oh shit.
Stars didn't exist before the Big Bang.
Yeah, the Big Bang wasn't even real.
So, what was there before the Big Bang?
Nothing.
If there was nothing before the Big Bang, what made the Big Bang?
Planets colliding. Asteroids colliding.
There was no such thing as asteroids.
Yes, there was.
There was no such thing as asteroids
Yes,
before
there
the
was.
Big Bang.
There was asteroids. That's how the Big Bang was
Do you know
created.
what asteroids are?
Two fucking massive rocks hitting into each other.
Do you know what asteroids are?
Yeah, big ass fucking rocks.
From what?
Outer space.
But from what? What does it come from?
Fuck knows.
Asteroids come from planets or anything else like stars, and it's chucked off them. It mainly comes from stars and stuff like that, and it's big rocks chucked off them, come flying through space.
And two of them collided and made our Earth.
There was no such thing as stars
Yes,
before
there
the Big
was.
Bang. There was no stars before the Big
Well,
Bang.
clearly there was if two asteroids smashed into each other.
There was no asteroids.
You know a protostar, which is gas and particles, they form stars. So there was stuff to form stars before the Big Bang.
The Big Bang made matter.
Yeah,
That
made matter.
Made matter, and that matter then formed helium and all the other stuff on the actual table of different chemicals and that lot.
Periodic table.
Yeah.
Elements, actually.
Yeah.
Not chemicals.
The Big Bang created those elements.
Yes, I know it did.
Those elements
But-
are what forms the whole universe.
But how did the universe get here before the Big Bang?
How did the universe get here before the Big Bang?
Yeah.
Well, the universe got here because of the Big Bang.
What was before the Big Bang?
What was before the Big Bang? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Well, there must have been something.
Not even space.
There must have been something.
Okay.
You said...
We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that topic in a sec. I'm going to quickly go over to another topic because it kind of relates to it in the sense that it makes no fucking sense.
Like time and shit.
I'll get onto that later actually as well. Anyway, so basically I'm going to quickly put on your spotlight.
Oh yeah, alright, do it.
Because you are not lit up properly. No, you are.
Okay.
So basically, and that light pisses me off by the way.
Too bright.
No, it flickers on and off every so often.
Yeah, better not fucking flicker off
Okay,
that.
so let's go on to the question. Where does space end?
I said it doesn't end because it's infinite. Because if it was infinite, and if it weren't infinite, how would there be trillions of planets? Trillions in multi-universes. How? Explain that.
Okay.
How?
You believe in multi-universes?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so if there's multi-universes, then where are they?
Somewhere.
So you're
Stars.
so you're saying that there's more than one universe?
Yeah.
If there's more than one universe, then, and each universe is infinitely big, where are they going to go?
Just drift.
So you're saying that there is infinity times 2.
Yeah.
That's impossible.
It's clearly not, because...
Well, it is. You can't have more than one infinity. Infinity is...
Infinite, yes.
Yes.
Comment down below how many planets you think are in our universe.
Can't
And
search.
if there are different universes, comment down below.
Okay,
Joey will
so
set up a poll, hopefully.
I'm going to quickly actually give you a paradox. Do you know what a paradox is?
Yes.
What is it?
Paradox, it's... You know the new ship paradox?
No,
If you
so-
take the sails off an old ship, because they're
Okay,
ruined,
yeah.
and you get a new hull, is it the same ship? If you replace everything,
So that's
would it be a
paradox.
new ship?
That's a paradox
Yes, it
because
is.
it has no answer.
It's an infinite answer, basically.
I'm going to give you
Like Joey's hair.
I'm going to give you an easy paradox. You guys remember this because this will be good. For let's say you're telling your friends and like they'll give you an answer and they'll look at you then.
They were like,
And
the
I'll be
fuck?
like, what the hell? Okay. This statement is false.
It could be false, could not be false.
If the statement is false, what does that mean?
The answer's true.
Yeah. So if the statement is true, what does it mean?
The answer's false.
And then so on and so
So
on.
on and so forth.
It would be for infinite amount of time trying to answer that one. Because
Well,
there
then
is
two.
no answer.
Combined.
It always comes back round in a loop. So
Like Game of Truth or Dares.
that's like space in a way. We'll relate space to paradoxes.
It keeps
because
looping, basically. My theory, it
space-
keeps looping.
Not looping, it'll carry on forever. Space will never end. What we believe. We think that space is infinite instead of finite, as much as what we've been told. Because we can't actually measure the whole of space.
But
Because
But
we can only ever see what
is
has
around
arrived.
us?
If we look out into space, every single day there's always more and more stars showing up, and every single year they take a look into space and with big telescopes and they'll record all the new stars.
Which cost trillions.
Because the light from other stars has not reached us since we've been around.
So that could have been
So-
millions and billions of years.
So the light from a star has not reached Earth because Earth did not exist when that star's light began. So
And the stars that we see have gone out by now, most likely.
some of them have, some of them haven't.
But it's just
But
the
that's
light
what's
travelling millions of light years away
Tell
to
you
get
what.
to us.
Tonight, I want you to go outside. I want you to look up at the moon.
And stars.
Well, just the moon for now. When you look up to the moon, you're looking 6 seconds into the past because from the time it took for the light from the moon to get to Earth, it took 6 seconds.
The
And
moon.
You can think of it even more confusing now because light, which comes from the moon, actually comes from the sun.
But the
So-
sun's on the opposite side of the world.
Well, yeah, but the moon is still good. That's why we have the
eclipse.
the curves in the moon or whatever. Because
Craters.
no, you know how you can only see part of the moon
Yeah,
until
the
it comes to the
faces.
full moon. That's because the sun or the Earth is blocking sunlight to get into the moon. Because this is the moon here, this is the sun here, and this is Earth here. Now the sun comes past, some of it hits Earth. That's why we have daytime and nighttime, because sun's on this side. We're on this side, and that means night over here.
And
so
it
the
rotates.
sun shows light over to the moon here. Now Earth blocks a bit of light, so only sort of bit of light comes onto the moon, so you get like that.
And that's why you can see
thing.
the moon in the day sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah, you can. Depends.
So basically, you're saying
But-
that the moon is 6 seconds in the past.
The light, it takes 6 seconds for the light to come from the moon to Earth.
And if you're very smart, you can comment how quick the speed of light is.
Yeah. Okay,
Very
so,
smart.
light from the sun, if it was to come from the sun to the moon, that takes 6 minutes and 6 seconds, okay, for light to come from the sun to the moon. Okay, so light to come from the sun to Earth, it takes 6 minutes. So it will take
12.
6 minutes and 12 seconds for light to get from the sun to the moon to the Earth.
Good point.
I don't know why I even mentioned any of that.
Here's another paradox.
How's that paradox?
No, this is another paradox I'm going to say.
Yeah.
If you have a massive pile with sand,
Yeah.
you take 1 grain away,
Yeah.
and you get to 1 grain. Would that be classed as a pile or a grain?
Well, depends how much you class, how many grains of sand you class as a pile.
Thousands.
I class a pile of sand
2. That's
as
how
being
I class it.
more than 1 layer. If you have, I class a pile of sand as being more than 1 layer of sand. So let's say you have 100 grains in a circle, flat on the ground. There's not a single grain on top of each other.
But that wouldn't be a
As
grain,
soon
that'd
as
be
you
a pile.
put 1 more grain on top of that pile, where it becomes 2 layers, I class that as being a pile.
Yeah, but basically,
other people could class it as differently.
2 grains could technically be a pile. 1 grain could technically be a pile.
How could it? Because it's a singular grain.
Yeah, it's a singular grain, but the atoms inside the grain make that. Sorry, we're going on science.
Everyone thinks differently about that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so back to the subject of
Earth and space.
how is space infinitely big?
It's like the Sale paradox, isn't it? Basically.
No. I'd say space is. We don't know whether space is infinitely big.
It could
We
be.
believe it's infinitely big, but we do not know.
Because we've been taught that.
Yeah. Like, literally no one knows anything really much about space.
Not even Professor Brian Cox, who's a astrophysicist. Shout out to you, man.
We can only ever look out into space and see light, which existed
Millions
before
of years ago.
the Earth existed.
Built quadrillion of years ago.
And every single year, we see more and more light as it evolves. Let me just quickly get some.
Speed of light.
No.
No.
I don't want to leave it for now, actually. Okay, so on to more
Not depressing.
time.
Time is essence. Time is money.
So we all know a lot about time. We have
O'clock.
60 seconds in 1 minute. We have
60 minutes in
60
an hour.
minutes in an hour. And don't say what I'm about to say.
24 hours in a day.
I will knock you out.
Come on, then.
Okay, so there's
Dickhead.
24 hours in a day, and there's 30 days in a month. And there's
365.
Shut the fuck up.
365 and a quarter days in a
12
year.
months in a year. And every single bit, every single day, every single month, every single year has seconds in it. And seconds is time, so is minutes, and so is
Time
days.
is money.
So, the way every single second we get older, every single second we're getting closer to death.
It's a bit depressing.
But what we don't know much about is what is time, how it works.
I know the shortest time length. 1 Planck instant.
Yes. So, the way time works is...
This is linked to space as well.
Obviously, it counts up every so often. Well, it counts up all the time.
Counts up infinitely.
But, what about when you're moving fast? If I put you on a, let's say, a rocket...
On Quicksilver's back.
Let's say I put you on a rocket,
Mm.
and that rocket is travelling at the speed of light. What would happen to time?
It would stay the same. It wouldn't go any quicker. Because time is time and it'll never speed up. Ever.
Yes.
It'll only decrease.
Actually, if I was to put him in a rocket at the travelling at the speed of light as much as I'd love to...
I'd die instantly.
Well, yeah, you would. Well, that's why I'd love to stick him in a rocket.
I'd love to
Anyway.
put a lot of people in a fucking rocket.
If I was to stick him in a rocket at the speed of light, time for him would stop. Time, as he knows it, would stop. It would pause. It would no longer be counting 1, 2, 3. It would just be 1, and then nothing more.
Stop.
That's because he is travelling with light, okay?
And light goes...
And when he's travelling with light, that means the time stops. I'm not going to explain all of it because it gets very confusing.
So wait, when you turn a light on... Yeah?
Well, I can't really do it because all the lighting and stuff around the studio, the switches around the back
Is
still.
needed as well.
So
yeah, if you turn a light on,
yeah.
it'll just instantly stop. Time will stop around that light. You're saying?
Not strictly. Time moves. I mean, light moves.
Quicker than time.
But if you're travelling at the speed of light, then you're moving
Oh
with
yeah,
the light.
time stops.
If you're moving with the light, then what you see is
What you get.
well, it's hard to explain exactly. Okay, so this is Joe and this is light. They're both moving at the same pace because
But different
he's
heights.
moving at the speed of light. This is the world, okay? The world's down there. I need your hand. I need to borrow your hand. Okay, so you just move it whenever I move my hand, okay? So this is the world here. Now, as we're moving,
We're moving that way.
so me and Joe are both, Joe and Light is moving like that, okay? But we are moving slower.
A lot slower.
A lot slower than Light. So, if we're the faster he goes, the slower we move, okay? So the faster he goes, the slower we move. And when he gets even more faster and more faster and more faster, we get slower and slower and slower until we stop. Now, theoretically, if we was to go faster than the speed of light,
I'll die.
what would happen then? What happens if we start going faster than the speed of light?
I would slow down.
You already slowed down.
Life. Time would speed up.
If you was travelling faster than the speed of light,
time would speed up.
No.
It would.
If you was to go slower, time would speed up.
Oh yeah.
Which you can't go slower.
Reverse psychology much.
Okay, so if you was to start going faster than the speed of light,
time would just freeze.
Time is already frozen. So time would start going backwards.
The fuck?
We would start going back in time because he started moving faster than the speed of light.
And you're trying to catch up.
So he's seeing
the future, basically.
He's seeing the past.
No.
Yes, because time goes backwards.
Oh yeah.
He's seeing the light from the past because he's travelling to that light, which is in the past. because he's going faster than the speed of light. So this is Joe, this is light. Okay, so as light is moving at this speed, Joe is moving at this speed. So he's starting to go back on light.
So I could go back to like when I was born
Yeah.
and
Now,
see myself being born.
we're going to come up to another paradox now, which I'm going to explain.
Which one?
It's called the grandpa paradox, okay?
Is it a legit paradox?
Yes, this is a legit paradox.
Alright.
Okay, you go back in time and you kill your granddad
I've heard this.
before he gave birth to
Your dad.
your mum or dad. Okay?
Depends.
If he went and killed his granddad,
Which
his
I
mum and
wouldn't do.
dad would have never been born and they would have never made Joe. Okay? If Joe was never made, how could he have gone back in time to go and kill his granddad? Kill his granddad. He couldn't, so that means Joe would still be alive, which means he could go back in time and kill his granddad.
Mentally, anyway, not physically.
And go and kill his granddad, which means he would not have been born. But if he was never born, he never would have gone back and killed his granddad. It will keep on going around in circles. It's a legit paradox, and it gets confusing
It's really
because
scary.
it means if this was to ever become possible where we could actually go back in time and he was to go and do something which would cause a paradox, what would happen to the universe? Now if you watch Doctor Who, then apparently the whole time continuum will rip apart and the universe would
Transmission
cease.
continuum would not
The universe would cease to exist and that lot.
That's impossible.
But we have no idea what would happen.
It's impossible. Time travel as well.
Time travel is possible.
Technically, yeah, it is actually, because
It is possible, but
to a certain
our
degree,
technology does not
it's not
make it
advanced.
possible.
But if you go online and type in the JFK time traveller, he supposedly time travelled from like
We're
what?
not going into theories now.
It's not a theory. It's a legit photo.
I think, yeah.
You go on to Google Images now and type in the JFK time traveller.
Yeah.
Not that. There it is.
Yeah.
That woman. She and then a Charlie Chaplin video, no song or play whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah.
They have an iPhone in one of the videos. That's an iPod. And them cameras weren't even made then.
Mm.
So, explain that.
Well, maybe we're going to go on to another bit now where the future.
Time travel.
Okay, so we know life as being this present right now.
But there's also a
But
future and a past.
There's also a future and there's the past. Now, our past, we
We're
know
behind
by
us.
memories like this one. You're looking into the past right now because when you see this video, this is not happening right
So
now.
if you see it tomorrow,
So if you see this video today, right now,
but a minute
it's-
after,
today is Independence Day. It's Monday, the 4th of July, 3:23:28 p.m. Okay, so you're not
Happy
gonna be watching.
Independence Day, America.
You're going to be watching this video later on today, or maybe even tomorrow, or maybe even in 2017, 2018 maybe, because this video has been stored and memorized and added as a memory on YouTube. So
What I'm just saying now is technically the past, because I'm saying stuff past.
well, you're saying stuff which will be in the past.
Basically, now past.
Yeah. So
Every second goes backwards.
back
goes
to
past.
the actual subject now.
Right.
So the future. How do you know this woman isn't the future?
point.
Technology from the future allows this woman to go back into the past.
Yeah, but technology won't be advanced enough to make her go back.
How do you know that technology won't be advanced enough in the future? You don't know the future.
Because
yet.
that was
It's
in
past.
What year was that? Take a punt.
Oh, God.
If you know when JFK was,
You seriously don't know when JFK died.
I know I did history as well.
Go on.
No, not me. If anyone knows when
Go on,
JFK...
tell him.
What?
Tell him.
What?
Tell him when JFK dies. And take your hoodie down.
Fuck's sake. I do history as well, I'm stupid. Preach to cat. No, don't show.
JFK.
He died in...
I want you to look at the words assassinated.
Oh, he got killed.
Born assassinated. You were looking for fucking died. He was assassinated.
He was assassinated
16,
November
1963.
22nd, 1963. Fuck.
Yes.
And he was in presidency for...
Oh yeah, should we do a video about the JFK assassination?
Yes, yes.
That will be for another day. Okay.
Like
Also,
week.
for these talk shows, just leave comments in the comments board below, and we'll talk about anything, any subject you want. Today's subject is space, and this is actually a new talk show I've started for my channel
Today.
Well, I actually thought about doing this before
Oh,
we
yeah.
even made the studio.
So if... Oh yeah, don't bother leaving hate, because I've had enough shit with hate. And if you leave hate about me,
Don't worry.
fuck yourself.
I delete
Like,
anyone.
legit.
I block anyone who.
Legit. Anyone gives hate, fuck yourself.
No, if anyone puts hate, I block them anyway. So.
Good.
And by the way, if you're leaving hate, then it must mean you're watching the video. It means you're paying me. You're earning me money. I got paid 4 days ago from money from people who are watching my videos. Who
Friday?
Yeah. First of every month I get paid. I ain't allowed to say how much.
Because social late dance.
No, YouTube's terms of service stopped me from doing it. Saying it.
Tuna is not a...
Back to the subjects. So, time travel. It is possible, but our technology does not allow
It's not
it.
advanced enough.
So, on to back to space. What was there before? Because this is I'm relating subjects, by the way. That's what I'm here for. I'm supposed to relate subjects. I'm supposed to be the smart one. You're supposed to be the dumb one. Go on, you don't know
Calling me
shit. You don't know jack
dumb.
shit about space.
No, I don't, because I don't Google it like you do.
I don't Google it. I just listen in my lessons as well. That's science lessons.
When you were there.
Yeah. The truthful thing is, I got kicked out of school
For nothing.
for something not even related to work. I was probably one of the best students in lots of my subjects at school. I got A's, B's and C's in all my lessons except from... Why are you doing that? I can show you my freaking thing if you want. If you can find it.
No way were you the best student in your
I
year.
was A-star at ICT.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
know 7 different languages of fucking coding.
I actually know about 18 or so.
Oh, suck a dick.
I know you want to. So basically, I want to go back in time now. Anyways,
What, while I do punch you proper hard?
Anyway, so
Weak.
I was media studies. I was really good in. I probably got about a C or something.
You don't know
or
if you haven't
B.
done your fucking exams yet. And you need to do your exams
No, I
right.
did all my tests.
Yeah,
I did
exams.
all my tests.
You need to do the GCSEs as well. don't you?
GCSE exam is a final test.
Which I've
basically.
done, which I've completed.
Your final test will be sort of similar to what you have already.
But it's a proper
Anyway,
GCSE.
so what else? I got, I think, A's or stuff in science.
I've probably
English, I was really good
got a C in science.
My mental age is 32.
Mine's like 50. Mine's like 6.
We're going to be doing a video on mental age
No,
as
we're
well.
fucking not.
We are.
I'm probably QIs.
IQs.
I don't know.
Q.
I'm thinking of the TV program.
They should actually add that as a question. Is it an IQ test or is it a QI test? You would totally come out bad.
Oh, come on, good, because it'll be the other way
I've
around.
done an IQ test before and it actually said my IQ was better than Einstein's.
Bullshit.
Because Einstein has actually got a low IQ.
No, he hasn't.
Okay, I'll throw it.
Einstein's IQ.
so I'd had an IQ level of 160.
160 to 190. Good at the top.
I used 160 as an example to beat. I got like 165.
Wait, go on the bottom.
163, 165. Yeah. The highest IQ
William
from
J. Sidis.
Sidis. Lowest.
Fucking hell.
Man with IQ of 1. I'm gonna laugh if it comes up with your name.
Comes on me off. Fuck snapping your computer.
I can't find it, but still. We already know who's got the lowest IQ. Come on. So, anyway, back to space.
A monkey.
We keep on going off the subject of
And
space.
we'll just keep bouncing it about.
Life, okay.
Toenail.
What the fuck?
Toenail.
Oh, fuck. Do you mean toe screw?
No. Look. Toe-nail.
It's a screw, you twat.
Fuck off the nail.
It's a screw.
The nail now.
Screw you. You're a screw.
Don't screw your mum.
I know he does.
I'm your daddy.
You screwed a dead man.
Yes, I did.
I hope you didn't screw Don.
That'd be a bit weird.
Anyways.
Fuck my best mate's dad. Oh.
Oh god, this is not space. Life.
No, it technically is.
Life,
Because
okay.
you make space, don't you?
Who here thinks there is life out there somewhere else in the world? Or in the
Yes.
universe, I mean.
Comment down below.
I'm going to put this down as being, we don't know fully whether there's life out there, but we have a high percentage chance of there being life out there.
You said there's like, what, 1 in a trillion% of
Wait.
life on every planet.
Uh,
Just put life percentage on every...
right, what? What is the likelihood of life on other planets?
I'm Steve Hawkins. We don't give an actual percentage. Fermi paradox.
Okay, so the likelihood is that there's probably about 1,000 planets that have life on it. Okay, out there, 100 to 1,000 planets with life out there.
Trillion.
There is literally billions to trillions of planets out there
Quadrillions.
because this
Octillions.
it's so hard. It would be really hard to find a planet with life on it, but the likelihood of there being life out there is really high because I told you that light cuts out.
That's
so
annoying.
often.
Why? Over here.
I don't know. It wouldn't overheat. It's an LED light. Okay. Off. Going off the subject again.
Stay on the subject.
Yeah. So
That's fine.
because this, by the way, the last bit we're doing of this video. So
Is it? Oh, because I like it annoying.
yeah. So the chances that life is probably 1 in a billion planets. Okay, will have life on it. Stop it. Leave it alone. Just because the camera can't see it doesn't mean. That's the reason why I have it. Is because the camera can't see it. But
Ow!
the camera can't see it, so it's pretty useful. Make things float. It's basically fishing wire. Anyway, so from going off, there's most likely life out there. Okay, there I said it. There's most likely life out there, and yeah. So this is the end of the subject of space as we know it. I think Joe's getting bored.
Yep.
He has enough science lessons.
Well, the ones that I went to anyway.
No, I'm talking about in bed.
Off
Okay,
your
so
mum, yeah.
mum watches this.
And sorry, Joey's mum.
Name's Suzanne.
Sorry, Suzanne. I love you a long time.
Hey, he's got the same name as me. Mum. Anyway, so
If she watches.
if she gets this point in the video. Anyway, guys.
Probably won't.
So thank you guys for watching. I hope you love these talk show things. They'll get more interesting in the future as we start getting more people on it. I'm hoping to do also some interviews and like a lot with people on these in the studio. And yeah.
Don't get started.
Anyway, guys. A couple of updates. There's going to be some boom scissor arms.
Pop filters.
Well, they're called boom suspension scissor arms. Microphone boom suspension scissor arms. It's like the longest word ever. Comes up across the screen. So anyway,
Bastard.
I'm gonna get 2 of them for the microphones. I'm also gonna be wiring the microphones properly.
Pop filters and all that shit.
Get this thing, my wireless microphone, set up properly. Get a better lapel microphone as well. So yeah, and then also get the camera crane working properly and shit.
No way are we taking the camera crane anywhere. You can fuck
For
right
the studio
off.
tour. Anyway, so guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like. Come on, do it with me. Like, subscribe, and share.
And comment.
That's the sec. And if you have any questions, guys, anything about space or whatever,
Queries
just
and shit,
ask them
comment down below.
Just ask them in the comments below.
Comment in the boombox.
And peace out.
Adios.
Amigos. No habla español. Or Polish, jak się masz. Jak się masz.
Fuck knows.
How are you in Polish?
I don't know how to answer that.
Jak się masz, tak.
Joey, I don't want a fucking language lesson. Fuck off.
That's for another day.
No, we're not doing fucking languages.
Come on, we should do one.
Fuck off.
Go on, we'll learn Spanish together.
Yes.
Or I'll teach you Polish.
While I teach you Spanish at the same time.
You don't even know any Spanish.
I know bits.
No habla español.
I don't speak Spanish.
Me llamo es Joseph.
My name is Joseph.
Yeah, what's your name?
Jose. No, it actually is.
Peace out, guys.
Adios.